I am so beyond pumped, you guys. First of all, for two reasons. One, we got new merch. I think it's cool, new colors. Second of all, my first time wearing it, I like it. I'm pumped about it. Second of all, I'm pumped because we just broke a record. And I say we, technically it's you. It's you guys helped me break a music industry record, for myself at least. I want to show something to you that I am so unbelievably pumped about. When I saw this, I actually was like almost to some degree in disbelief, in the sense of like, no, this can't be right. Like, how did this happen? And I'm really excited, and I'm really, really, really grateful. And I want to show you something really quick. So look at this really quick. This is my iPhone, a screenshot that I took this morning around like 7 o'clock this morning. Look how many views this song has. And it's blowing my mind. Now, at this point, it's probably 3 days technically that it's been released. But at the time, it was like two days and 22 hours, something like that. And it had 2,600 views. And that's blowing my mind. And like, you know, I posted this on Instagram. You guys are crushing this on YouTube. I'm like so grateful. And then the next thing was like, can we get it to 5K views by the end of like in 1 week? And I'm just insanely grateful because I told the story back when I released my song, Nobody Else, or actually the music video technically for Nobody Else. And I was like so crazy excited because it was like doing really well, the music video. And I was like creeping up 100 views, 200 views, 300 views. And I was like, shoot, are we going to hit 1,000 views in 24 hours? And we did. And I was blown away and incredibly grateful because the story behind that is, I told it back then, I'll tell it now because this kind of relates to it now. That story back then, why it was so important to me was because when I first released my first song back 8 years ago, called Growing Up, it was a different variation of the one that's on the Once album. It was like kind of more rocky, actually. I should re-release it. I don't even know where it is, honestly. But it was, I was like convinced that I was going to get 1,000 streams in one day. And I got like 30, and like 25 of them were me checking how many streams it was. So now to actually be doing that, and where it's you guys actually listening to music, and then now to be crushing that, where it's like in 2 days, you like almost 3,000 views, is insane. Now, the reason it's even more insane to me is like I recorded that song in like that, the piano part's like one take, I think. The vocals were like recorded over a day. Like it took like maybe an hour of recording. It's a simple song, you know, not a ton going on. I found the voice memo from conception to like releasing was like not that long off time. And not only that, but just of how like I was so, it's so funny, man. It's so funny because like I heard a quote, and I mentioned this quote 1,000 times in the past week because it really touched me. It was like, I heard it from the rapper Russ, but he was talking about Nas, the rapper, and Nas said, if you're not releasing music that scares you, you're doing something wrong. And I tried to be super vulnerable in the song. It was very vulnerable, but that wasn't as what scared me. What scared me was, as a production junkie, to release such a raw track where it was pretty much just vocals and electric piano playing really simple triad based chords. There wasn't even inversions on the chords. It was like you know, a 4-chord, a 5-chord, and then 1-chord, like in a root position. Like it was simple. But for it to, like, I guess people resonated with it for, you know, 2,600 views in 2 days. Like, that's crazy. And it's just, it means a lot to me that you guys are listening, you care. But it's just blowing my mind too. And it's a testament to, like, you know, just putting out music. And, you know, like, that song of all the songs, I think that song has more views on, and it is just the audio. There's no music video. So, you know, I'm not going to get any expectations set up for if I do a music video for it, but like that's how musicians ruin their esteem, or their steam that's pushing behind them, is they get expectations, it doesn't do as well, and their steam completely they dissipate, and then they depress and don't want to release anything else. So I have no expectations, but I am so surprised that of all the songs that I've released, that is probably the fastest growing of my songs, and it blows my mind, because like here I am thinking like it's like a, you know, super simple, like you just never know. And that's why I'm such an adamant pusher of release as much as you can. You never know what's going to connect with people. And I'm really excited and really grateful that we broke a record on one of my songs. That is by far the best performing song in the amount of time. You know, obviously I Need the Sun to Break on Spotify is like close to 900,000 streams, but like that's on the song's about to hit, you know, it's I think I released it in November of 2016, so that's about to hit its 5-year birthday. So, you know, in 2 days compared to 5 years, like that's crazy. I just want to say thank you. Like I said, it's really like you guys broke the goal. I didn't listen to it 2,600 times, it's you guys. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you very, very much, and this is insane. Thank you so much.
I know that I'm different. That's never gonna change. I hope that you will love me I always stay.